Okay, so let's start off with a little bit of a tour around your ads manager. If you've completed the Facebook Tech Check course, you will now have set this up in your business suite and you've created your ad account and attached it together with your page as well. If you haven't done this, you need to get it done first, or none of this will make much sense to you at all. Okay, so as we've gone through before, the Ads Manager section in your business suite, this is the place where you will create your campaigns. You'll also analyse their performance and then hopefully be able to read this data to move forward and then optimise your campaign's performance even more. You want to be making them better, making them cheaper, and hopefully getting you more return on ad spend, which basically means earning you more money. I want to go through this with you in detail so that you can see that it's not as overwhelming as it looks, and more importantly that you understand each section and how to read the performance. Let's start with at the top. Here you have your ad account number. Make sure this is your business and not your personal. Then we've got any notifications will be shown here. Sometimes in blue there's some actions you want to complete there. Then we go over to the left hand side here. This is the create button where you'll create your campaigns from beginning to end. Then we've got your ad set section, that's hard to say, and then we've got your ad section here. So let's start off with the campaign level. You need to see the campaign level as the place where you choose your main objective for your campaign. So as easy it is to say sales, I just want sales, that's not always possible. If you're new, you may need to do some brand awareness campaigns or traffic campaigns, or I use engagement campaigns to boost some of my existing posts so I can then use those in my campaigns. You may need to get some leads for signups or promote your app, or if you feel ready and you've got some good audiences, you know what a good copy is and the data is there, you choose to do some sales campaigns, or formerly known as conversion campaigns. Okay, so now you have your objective for your campaign, we need to get it all set up. This area is your second tab here, your ad set level. In this tab, you're going to choose where to send people. So your website, your WhatsApp, or you want them to call you. You're also going to choose your goal and your conversion event. So here you can choose view content, add to cart, purchase, etc. So the reason you would choose these differently to always purchase, for example, is during busier times like seasons. If you're finding your campaigns expensive for sales, then maybe switch this to add to cart or view content and follow these up with a retarget campaign. Don't worry if this is a bit confusing with you in campaigns, we will go through those in more detail. I just want you to understand where each section is. Then you can also choose some complex options like dynamic creative, your cost goals, but I would say this is more advanced when you've built up some data behind you. Here you will also choose your daily budget and your schedule. Now, as a little bit of a top tip, I always schedule my campaigns from about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. I just feel like I've always had a better performance out of them rather than starting later on in the afternoon. They take a while to get going, to learn, and I always find for my audience the morning is always busiest for me. So then you're going to go down, it's still in the ad set level, and choose your audience. I recommend you use as broad as possible in the beginning and then move into more advanced audience options again when you've built up some good data. Then we move on to placements. So basically placements means where you would like your ads to be shown. Overall, as a rule, I would recommend using automatic placements as you're giving the control to Facebook's and its algorithms based on your history and audience. But there are times when it's a good idea to test these placements. For example, if you just want your Reels to go on Instagram in Reels, or you want to just show Facebook, or you want to choose Android-only devices. Since the update with iOS 14, a lot of the tracking became available. We have found some campaigns on just Android to be really good return on ad spend. So I definitely recommend trying some of these placements here. Then your final tab over here is your ads tab. It's your ad level. So here you will choose what creative images, videos you want to show your audience. You could maybe choose a single image, a reel, a carousel ad, a dynamic ad, or even choose to use an existing post, which I recommend a lot. This is a huge proportion of my campaigns tend to be. Not only does it give great impressions on your page, it's great social proof. And if the post has done well first on Facebook, the algorithms will pick this up. And do you think they'll show posts more if they have people interacting with them and taking actions? Of course they do. And this in turn make your ads cheaper. Win-win. So definitely try giving the existing posts a go. Okay, so then we go to the 3 lines at the top here. This is your tools bar. These will be where your most popular tools will be. So you've got your business settings here, which we've been through, your events manager, which I would definitely recommend going in once a week just to make sure your pixel and your events are all firing correctly. Then you've got your ad account settings, your page posts, and your creative hub. So your creative hub is where you can get some creative ideas for your posts, for your ads, etc. And then if you just scroll down here, again, just like we did in the Facebook Tech Check, just familiarise yourself with everything here. Yeah, so that's the front of your ads manager. So hopefully I've given you a little bit of an insight as to what these 3 tabs mean. I will go through them in more detail when we set up your actual campaigns. So don't worry that it may have gone over your head a little bit. We will go through them in detail. But if you have any problems or any questions about your ads manager interface, just drop me a message and I'll be happy to help you.